Okay, today, ladies and gents, we're going to talk about how to create a storefront window effect in Xara's drawing products. Now, this is something that I did based off of this picture here. I just went out to the web and got a picture of a storefront window and was looking for something kind of like this with reflections in it. Um, so now what I have here is my drawing of a storefront window with reflections in it, and I have an object that's behind everything else. Right? If I let it peek out from behind the glass, you can see what it looks like. Okay. And how I did this was to go out and take a picture, and I think I just again grabbed something off the web. Let me pop that in real quick. That's going to take a second, apparently. Didn't seem to want to work. Just insert, there we go. So a picture of a street scene in Paris, I think. And that's what I was going to use for my reflections in the glass. Okay, so what I did is I took that and sized it how I wanted it, and I'm going to go ahead and move some of these panes for a second so you can see that there are two pictures here. There's one that's the full-size picture that has it's just the full-size picture, and I changed some of the settings on it. And here are the settings that I changed. I changed its brightness. I made it darker. Set that to -100. I set the photo saturation down to -70. The photo temperature to -65, and gave it a bit of a blur to make it kind of reflection-like. And if I were to bring this to front, you still can't see that very well. Never mind. I'm going to put it right back to the back where it was. Anyway, you can kind of see it here. It gives it a very interesting kind of look. And then the last thing I did was I applied a transparency to it, a linear transparency from 58% to 92% at the top. So 58% at the bottom, 98% at the top, and that kind of reflects how the much of the reflection that you see. Okay. The next thing is I drew some of these bars across, and then cloned those and copied them, stretched them out a little bit so that I could create a cutting shape, because I wanted to create a second set of these over the top, right? So kind of double glazing, if you will. As you can see, these aren't quite, you can kind of see two reflections here, reflecting basically the light reflecting off of two separate panes of glass. So basically I cloned a copy of the original photo, the background photo, used my cutting shape to cut out separate panes, and then once I had that, I made a few changes to those. So the first thing I did was I gave it a rounded inner bevel, and the next thing I did was I stretched out the fill a little bit, and I did that to each of these, and that's how I got my window shape with the kind of double glazing reflection. So I hope that helps. I didn't really show any of the techniques, but I kind of walked through them and explained them, and I hope that helps you to understand how I created the effect. Hope that helps, and we'll come back and you'll come back and see us next time.